Hello and welcome back to Woodside Farm. So I want to just clarify something first of all. It is Sunday and usually I do Car Mechanic Simulator, but when I asked everyone, the majority of you all, not all of you, said I'd rather have Farming Simulator on a Sunday. So fair enough. I have now moved the date of Car Mechanic Simulator. That is now on a Wednesday, and we'll be doing Farming Simulator alternating between the two maps on a Sunday as well. So apologies to those of you who didn't want it, but we are now doing Farming Simulator on a Sunday, so hopefully that has pleased most of you. Today we're going to be, first of all, probably tethering the grass which we mowed in the previous episode. I need to go and find my tether. I think it is down here. Only a few episodes in and I'm already confused about where I've put everything. Yeah, I did my bales in there, and yeah, you can see that cow is helping itself to the stack. I probably shouldn't have put them all in there where they have access to it, but there we go. I just won't do it again. They're in there now. Right then, so here it is down here. We'll put the tether on, then we'll put the windrower on, and we'll do our hay bales. I think I said they're going to be hay bales, not silage bales. But we're using the New Holland today. Again, I get very mixed reactions with a lot of things I do. For example, the John Deere, the mod which I've got, a lot of you seem to love it, but then I get a number of people who can't stand it. So that leaves me in a tricky position. I think I'm going to keep it though, because obviously I say it all the time, I can't please everyone, it's just the way it is. I can't keep changing tractors just because a few of you don't like it. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is. If I could, I would, but then if I change it to something else, chances are someone else won't like it. So yeah, it's just the way I'm going to have to play. I mean, what I tend to do is if I get too many complaints, then yeah, I will get rid of a tractor or change map or whatever. But if there's not too many people moaning, then I can't see any reason why I should change the tractor. But yeah, it's just the way it is. So this is going to take a little longer than before because it's not quite as wide as the mower, I don't think. But we will crack on with this and then we will row it up. But possibly not today because I want to let it dry out more. Let the other side dry off. But as I mentioned in Cobra Park Farm episode 29, I'm going to do this map mainly for silaging. It is heavily livestock, not arable for me, and I want to get the crone which I've been using in Cobra Farm and get all the different headers for it, because I think it'd be really interesting to use them all instead of using the same equipment here. I tend to do this kind of thing quite a lot with the mowers and the tedder and the rake and all that, so I want to do something a little different instead of repeating what I do. But this series is going to be a lot different because I'm going to be using all the machines which I haven't really used in Cobra Farm, mainly because I couldn't afford them, but in this one we will be able to afford them, and this will involve sugar beet harvester, potato harvester, the crone with all of its headers, and possibly some other mods as well. Oh, and of course the slurry injector as well, which I do own but I haven't needed it yet. That will be used on an arable field prior to drilling it or planting, whatever it may be. Or do you slurry inject when you've drilled? Not quite sure. But we do have a number of fields, and some which are actually really large and are ready to harvest. There are quite a lot there. So one thing's for sure, we'll be never short of jobs on this map. It's got so many fields, and we can always buy more as well, because we don't actually own overall that many. I also want to get a different tractor as well, because Before I was kind of limiting myself, I didn't really want more than 2 or 3 tractors, but on this map I just feel that I want to keep changing tractors. Not get rid of them, keep the tractors we have, but sort of add to our fleet. Not big tractors, definitely not big tractors, smaller ones, possibly the Sammy or something like that, or maybe even one which I never really use. But I would like to get some more machinery, despite us already having quite a lot. Now I think, when I've gone around this third headland, I'm going to go up and down the field. That should make it easier. But definitely loving this map, it is really good. And once I've worked out where all the low trees are and stuff, that'll be fine. Apparently, you can actually get a chainsaw and trim them, which would be amazing. I should probably buy one and get trimming. In fact, that can be the next job. That low entrance there, if I can do it, well, I'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I would like to give it a go. I need to do a system clear out. I'm starting to get more lag than I used to whenever I turn my PC on. I've only just turned my PC on today for the first time. Been really busy, and whenever I first turn it on, it takes quite a while to warm up. And when I first go in the game, I get a lot of lag. So I do need to do a system clear out. It's not that my spec is bad, it's actually very good. I think it's just because when you start up, you have quite a lot of programs going. I've done the configuration and turned most of them off, which is strange because it is still really slow, so I don't really know what that's about, but I have tried to speed it up as much as possible, but I still have to sort of leave it running for 15 minutes before I start recording. Usually I'd have been on my PC for an hour or so before I record, just checking things, YouTube messages and everything. But today, so busy, and literally just come in to record this video, and it's always nice to have a break, play a bit of Farming Simulator. I would get the T4, but then it might be a bit too small. Although saying that, it might be very good actually for the tighter roads, taking some of the equipment around, because it's mainly for the livestock farm, I think, not really for doing much field work. Almost done. Let it dry in the sun. Talking about sun, what's the weather forecast? Not too bad. Bit of sleet. It must be nighttime sleet. Okay, so fold that up, and when we return to this map on Tuesday, we will road this up and bale it. We'll take this back now, go this way. Definitely better suited to the smaller tractors, these tracks. They're much better for the small ones. Okay, there's our lorry. Right, so I think what we'll do is get a chainsaw. I'll try and do a bit of pruning. If I can't do any pruning, then we'll move on to a different job. I would like to check up on all of our fields really and just see what state they're in, what stage they're at as well. But yeah, there is a lot of overhanging branches. Apparently they were put there intentionally for you to actually clear them. So that would definitely make you think that you can cut them. So fingers crossed, we will be able to do this. I mean here, I'm not sure what it is, but where do you cut them? Oh yeah, you can. So that is really good. Really nice way of implementing it into the game. There must have been some strong winds or something. So we're going to take off one of these lower branches. Try that one. Maybe not enough. It's just getting that position, that might be it. There we go. So that was an overhanging one. And a really good thing to do actually would be to get the stump grinding attachment on the skid steer. I don't know if it would actually do it or not, or if it would literally just do stump grinding. But if it could do branches as well, that would be fantastic. If not, we could get the grab and then we could lift it up on the skid steer with that. That would of course mean getting some form of chipper. So, another one here. In fact, actually no, we don't even need to get a chipper. We can literally just pick these things up and dump them in the hedgerow there. Let them die off. Right, so there is another one here. I'm guessing if you cut them too small, they will just disappear. Yep, that's another one, and we've got a bit of a low one here, so we'll go for this. Yep. A bit low here. We can't really get in there, it's quite difficult to jump over. And we'll just cut it somewhere in here if we can. I think it's cutting. Yeah, there it goes, right down there. That's one, and that can stay on this side really. Another one here. That's going to be more difficult to push over, but I think what we'll do is we will buy the attachment for our skid steer. Just go into here and go into our category. It's the only one these two are the only two I didn't buy, and I didn't think I'd need them, but actually we do. So I will go and collect that. We don't need the tractor, so I'll take that back. And we will return with the skid steer. And here we are in our JCB skid steer, power boom, with our attachment on the front. And the thing I love about maps like this is when I start the game up, I don't have anything really intended to do. For example, today I only had the tethering, which I wanted to do, nothing else, and I was just waiting for something else to happen. And of course, because this map has implemented overhanging trees and you need to cut them off, I've managed to do that, and I didn't even know I was going to be doing that. That's what I love about these kind of maps. They just sort of give you something to do without you even thinking about it. So now we'll see how well this works. We're going to have to change our settings on this. We want that one. So, obviously they're not logs, but I am hoping it will be able to grab them. And if not grab, just sort of scoop. Okay, that one's... they're a bit like branches, so they'll probably just disappear anyway. But there are some which are pretty solid. This one here. Yeah, we should be able to grab it. Just got to get it in the right position. Yep. And really, my only intention with this is to just sort of throw it into the hedgerow here out the way. And then it goes crazy and spins, but when it has stopped going berserk, yeah, that looks much better. Have I done that one or have I missed it? We should really have a beacon on. Yep, there is one there if I don't pick up the whole hedge. I want to just... Yep, that's it. That is the idea. Oh, we are in a two-wheel drive. How can you be in two-wheel drive on a skid steer? That's better. And yeah, I think that was that bit there. It does look much better. There is a bit here. And of course the first one which we did, which I don't know, I don't think I can actually push that out of the way, but as a whole, it looks much better than it did. Yeah, this bit here, the first one I went to. There is a solid piece there, which I can grab if I get in the right position for it. Oh, that's alright. There we go. So we're now going to cut off the overhanging one here, and initially I didn't even think you could cut this off, and that is why I think Tom X55 messaged me or commented on one of my videos or something, just to tell me that you could do that, and that is amazing. Because before I thought it was just like a tree which you couldn't cut and it was just sort of in the way, which would have been frustrating, but no, you can cut them. Now then, I can't actually reach, so what I'm going to do, as long as health and safety aren't watching, I'm going to put the boom up like this, and hopefully I'll be able to get in a better position to cut that branch off. Probably about there, possibly. Yep, because this is the one which was sort of the one which was in the way. So if I can cut that one off there, then we should be able to get all of our bigger tractors through. That's good. And just have a look. Is that the only one? It's a bit low here. We should be alright. I don't think there's a collision on that. If there are any more problems, we will sort them out. But actually, yeah, that is probably overhanging quite a bit there. We'll just take this one off here. That's it. Cut the branch you're standing on. So yeah, that looks good. We will just clear all this up. That looks a lot better. And these are much larger than the other ones we did. Can't really dispose of them too well without sort of shredding them or logging them up. Which I could do. Could clear the foliage off them. I almost had it. Right, so we have got a log here, strange shaped one, but we have got one, which I think I'm just going to put in a pile for when we actually do logging, because then I can clear it up later. Don't have the equipment for it yet. Although I could take it to the wood sell point. Does anyone know where the wood sell point is? I haven't really done too much of a search for that. hopefully I can just sort of grab this one as well. There we go then. So that is much tidier. We should now get the JCB through there, no problem at all. It's been left over these years to just overgrow and block all the entrances in. I'm sure there'll be more we have to do as well. But I'm going to take the JCB back, and I think really we've done quite a good job today. Just turn all of the forward drive and everything off. That looks good, much neater. Whenever we have some more, we will cut them away as well. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. We will return on Tuesday, but tomorrow we have got Euro Truck Simulator, so hopefully you will enjoy that as well. And we'll see what other jobs there are on Tuesday. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.